It took like 7 minutes to walk to the burgers, but we are here to work, and we have done a lot of job. And our first rehearsal, it was amazing. I really love the stage. It looks like a spaceship, and it's colorful, and all the pieces of the puzzle which we were preparing for Kyiv, the FX and the dress and everything is coming together, and I see how it like expands, and I'm so happy to be here.
This is just the first one rehearsal.
Yeah.
And obviously you're probably going to be the most colorful band on the stage. You know, it's not that colorful for everyone. You have a special performance. Can you tell us a bit more on what's going on the stage? What's gonna be on the stage in your performance? Because you have the special boards. What is it all about?
So the neon theme came from Arthur. He was supposing it as a cool way to make a cover art for our single. His line was previously released as a single, and only after when it got successful on the radios and it was airplayed a lot, we were like, hey, the song is good, so let's send it to Eurovision. And so the neon thing kind of stuck with us, and Chris later on planned it to make it on these big scales with different kind of pictograms and
yeah, everything kind of came together really naturally. We needed a photo shoot, we needed an idea for the photo shoot, and we did that, and it looked good, and we decided to move forward to put it on stage, and we got successful at the local selection, and then we decided to go bigger and take it to Ukraine, and we're here, and we're celebrating.
Statue of the Freedom still on there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it really goes well with the thing of Eurovision, let's celebrate the diversity, and I mean, it's about a lot of colors, and so are a lot of nations, a lot of cultures are here, and it's so hard to bring all those people together because they're so different, and I mean, everybody who's here is a winner in a way already, so we are just here to celebrate, no political statements, no nothing, just positive energy and colorful explosion, so...
Party.
Yeah.
Ah, sounds great. Let's have some questions from the audience. Please, the gentleman in the back. You were the first to raise your hand.
You need a catch box.
Please. Yep, go.
Hey, Gil from EC Today. I must say I followed the Latvian national selection for about 11 years, but it was only after you won this year that I found out that I like so many of your previous songs, like Bye Bye and Lullaby from My Dream 8, so many great songs. And it relates to my question. How do you see the relation of people and media in Latvia to Eurovision now, in Supernova era, when Latvia is a successful country in Eurovision, than it was back when you started participating, when Latvia was finishing like last in the semi-final every year?
I don't know, I think the success for us this year was the concept of the whole selection changed, and they're kind of looking for what the artist does during the whole year. Like it's not just a Eurovision performance, they're looking for artists that can represent the country after and before that. And we've been active for like 8 years, we've been playing and touring and releasing music for many years, and I think that was the part that worked for us.
Yeah, and the way they changed the concept of pre-selection is really important. So it's not, we are not a one-song act, and actually there are some participants who have only one song. So it's this thing in Latvia that they have changed it, and it's for the positive. And we are happy for Aminata and Just, who last year participated. And they have drag a lot of good positive energy towards Latvia, because everybody remembers Aminata. She has a lot of fans. She's amazing. Actually, she was helping us to prepare for the contest. She was giving me a lot of like, hey, you have to do this and do that, and she's a really cool girl. And yeah, and Latvia is a small country, so it's a tough decision, you know. But
okay.
We're evolution.
Yeah, you were second, right? Yeah, please go.
Hi, Eugene Malerchuk from Radio International. And first of all, I'd like to say that I'm a big fan. And also, there was an accident today on stage with one of your dancers. How is the backup dancer doing? And also, can you comment on that, please?
Yeah, well, for the record, that wasn't our dancer. We don't have any dancers on the show. And you know, it's a big event and it's a technical issue, so technical things happen. Everybody is fine. Everybody is okay. So, I mean, it's an accident, so it happens, but people here are coping it really well, and everything is really fine, and everything is under control, so no stress.
Alistair, please.
Hi, Alistair Birch from Europhile. I have a question for Agnesa. Can you tell us about Raymond Powers and how has he influenced your music?
Wow, what a question. Raymond Powers is a really important person in my career, and like last year was huge, and I released a EP album with his songs. He's an iconic person in Latvia and was a major, felt really like honored and like super excited to work with this person because he's so picky. He only picks like special people, and when he picks you, it's like a lottery ticket for billions of dollars, you know, and you feel like super excited to work with this person. And it has changed my views, what I can do with myself, because I have always seen myself in a concept as a band, and it's really important for me. But working with this composer, I felt like more cabaret, more like theater, more like solo, more like seeing myself in different shapes, and the music, what he was giving to me, the songs were really, some of them were really difficult and hard for me to sing. I really struggled like technically, and it was a big challenge for me, emotionally and technically. So I'm really thankful to this person till the end of my days. He is like, I'm really happy, yeah. Thank you.
Okay, we have another question. Yes, please, lady. Go.
Your wallet. I found it.
You see?
Oh, here you go.
You start winning at this song contest, huh? Yeah.
Hello. Hello, this is Kylie Wilson from ESCKAZ. Hello. So I noticed that occasionally you tend to throw in like national symbols, like you have the Freedom Monument on stage with you, and on your most recent album cover you have the national flag on. So I get the impression that you carry some sort of national pride for you. So I'm wondering if at all how important it is for you guys to that Latvia is represented in the international music scene.
I mean, it's really important for us because we are such a small country, and we are so proud of everything we do actually abroad. It's not only the Eurovision. Mairis Briedis, who is a boxer, he just won the champion title, and we were like screaming our heads off. And Edgars and me were boxing as well. We are trying to keep ourselves fit, you know. So
Kristaps Porzingis.
And Kristaps Porzingis is striking the basketball overseas, you know. Everything what happens outside Latvia with Latvians is major for us. We are really trying to be supportive, and we are proud of our people. So it's not only us, you know, everybody who represents our country. So, you know, for a small country, it's hard to make an income with producing stuff. So we have to put the main importance for the people, for what they can create with their mind, and the additional value of what they can create. So creativity is a small country's big future, I guess, and it's musicians, artists, sportists, everybody who can create stuff. So it's important for Latvia to be here every time. So we are really happy to be here today.
Lovely. Yes, please.
Hello, Team Latvia, JP from Radio International. I'd like to know from you how you founded the band. How did the idea come up to found Rihanna Park? But also, your way to Eurovision. What made you decide to put a song into the national final?
So the first question was how did we maybe...
How did you found the band?
Chris can tell the first memories of how he joined the band. I was in the band with ESCKAZ, and then I needed a bass player, and I found Chris, and then he came to the first rehearsal, and...
Yeah, well, when I first met Agnes, we were both working as volunteers at a jazz festival, and when I saw her the first time, she was like this. This was her.
I was dragging chairs. I was I was doing random stuff. I wanted to get into this festival for free, so I was like volunteering there. And then I met Chris there, and we kind of came together.
Yeah, and then I came to the rehearsal, and that was the first time I saw ESCKAZ, and the first time I saw him, he was half naked. I was going to the studio, and he was like coming to greet me, and he was half naked. I'm like, oh, cool guy.
So we are together for like 8 years, and randomly we met Arthur. So lately he joined the band, and we are a four-piece band. And as I said, the single line was having like good remarks on the radios, and it was well played. So we just decided in the last moment, and hey, let's put it out there. And I think it's a good sign for a song if it can be airplay on the radios, and if it sounds good on the radio, it is a good song, I think.
It sounds good in the car as well.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Not on the radio.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's time to hear a couple lines. If you could, since you bring the guitars, if you could perform a couple lines for us.
You had a question? Is there a question still?
No, we'll go on with questions.
Okay.
If we can
I was just
no, we'll go on with questions. Actually, since
Okay.
you're talking about you performing together, say, hey, let's perform together, huh?
Okay. So if you know the words, you can just sing along. Tell me, baby, when we drop the line. Hey, tell me, baby, when we drop the line. Tell me, baby, when we drop the line. And tell me, baby, when we draw the line. You told me to move on, to search for love, somebody. But baby, tell me, how will I find it? Yeah, all I see is you, all I see is you, all I see is you, all I see, all I see is you, all I see. And when we draw the line, tell me, baby, when we draw the line. 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 Tell me, baby, when we draw the line.
Thank you. Thank you. Alright, we do have time for a couple more questions, so if you want it, please go on.
Hi, I'm Simon from Poland. Thanks for having such a live press conference for the end of the day. It's a very good one. I'm a fan of your song. I really like, it's so catchy. But moderator mentioned already that your performance is very colorful. But I look at your head, and every time I see you, you have different colors. All this idea with your style is coming so suddenly, it seems so, or it's planned? How you prepare for the image?
Well, there's a lot of spontaneous stuff going on. I'm really happy that I have my creative crew with me. They always take care of me. They prepare stuff for me, and it's really good, so I can like really think about singing and performing.
There are more people worrying about their hair than there are actually on stage.
That's true. But I really like to change, and it has been since the beginning of the days when I realized how much makeup and your appearance can bring to the performance. And I have always been into artists such as Björk and other different creative people who combine audio with visuals, and I really love those three things together. It's not only the song, I love everything together, and I'm trying to evolve. So the funny part is always like, it happened in Israel, and I was like having an interview with this guy, and he's like having a good conversation, and the next day he comes to me, he's like, hey, I haven't had an interview with you, I need to interview you, and I'm like, you did an interview with me yesterday. He's like, no. I'm like, yeah. So that's the problem. I have some problems as well, you know? And when I wake up in the morning, I go downstairs and I meet the people. I had a good party like yesterday. And they're like, who are you? And I'm like, I'm the same girl, come on. Are we still friends? I woke up like this. So yeah, it's tough, it's tough. But I'm trying to pull it together now.
Yes, please. Australia.
Hello, Blair from Radio 4ZZZ in Brisbane, Australia.
Oh wow. You came along.
You are the only band in both semi-finals. There is one other band, that's Otoval, the host nation. Is this going to give you an edge, being a band where we've got so many solo artists, and also you're in semi-final 1. We vote in semi-final 1. How do you think Australia is going to relate to you as a band with a really cool song?
I don't know, it's a hard question. It's very hard to predict how people will see us, but we're just gonna go on stage and we're gonna do what we love and what we do best, and we'll just see how it comes together.
I think the concept of the band is every time in the history has been the most difficult one, because you have to pull like 4 different people together all the time. It's so hard, the logistics, everything. If you have a solo person, like, it's not that complicated, and obviously you can feel.
Maybe that's why we didn't get here before. Like.
No.
No. There are so many, a lot of solo acts before.
Yeah, well, the solo act is always a safe way. I have always thought about like maybe like.
It's more fun in a band.
And I come back and it's all fun and they're so great and they take care of me and I'm the single lady in the band. There's so many bonuses. I get to choose every time everything I want, and like, okay, yeah. So.
That's not true.
That's true. So everything's fun, and I think Australia is really a cool country I want to visit. And I met some cool people from Australia when we were in the Reeperbahn Festival on the street. There was a band touring from Australia. What was their name? They were like crazy hair. Like, they were so nice people, and I believe a lot of nice people live in Australia.
All right, well, thank you guys for your questions. We are out of time, and before I ask you to take the photo stand that we usually do selfie, moderator.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I hope Australia is gonna win, because then everybody's gonna get to go to Australia.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best thing.
You see, going to Australia for Eurovision.
Vote for Australia, come on. Let's take it there.
All right, guys. So I invite you to the photo stand for the picture.